Yo, what's going on? It's your man, the Dominican Dream, for the Boxing Roundtable, and I am ready to talk boxing, live, improvised show. Y'all saw what just happened. Look, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna jump up and down. I'm not gonna holler. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. Because what we saw tonight is typically what you see when a fighter from another combat sport goes into an actual competition with a top world-class fighter. The defense of boxing, or the dignity of boxing, or the person that was going to defend boxing tonight, that job was in the hands of Anthony Joshua. I didn't think he was the man for the job because I don't consider him to be a very good fighter. I consider him to be a talented fighter who has never put all his talents together and really learned how to pull the trigger. We saw his last performance against the European fighter. I believe it was Otto Wallen. And he did what he had to do against a guy who's not a very talented fighter, against a guy who had been out the ring a while. Did what he had to do. This is what we expected Tyson Fury to do to Francis Ngannou. Blitz him, destroy him. He's the guy that's considered the number one heavyweight in the world. But his lifestyle outside the ring, we know that before he's had problems with drugs and alcohol and things of that nature. And I still think he got that coke jitter. I still think he fucking with the coke. You know what I mean? And he didn't take that fight seriously, and we saw what happened. But even not taking that fight seriously, a guy that's considered to be the best, even without training, should be able to handle Francis Ngannou without a problem. He went 12 rounds with him, or however many rounds it was, and arguably lost a fight. Joshua came in focused. He said he was focused the whole time. He said he was out to prove a point. He was taking him he was taking him seriously. He wasn't playing around, and that's exactly what he demonstrated tonight. He dismantled, absolutely destroyed, crushed an Ngannou that, in my opinion, looked sharper and better than he did against Fury. You guys are gonna say, "Oh, how if he went the distance with Fury and he knocked him down?" It's about the eye test, man. I saw his speed. He was sharp. He looked strong. He was much faster than in that fight against Tyson Fury, and he looked like he was just a step above, a step ahead in his learning curve in boxing in those first 3 minutes of the first round. But he got clipped. He faced a boxer who said, tonight I'm not gonna allow this MMA guy to come in here and make me or make my sport look ridiculous. So he did what he had to do. He dismantled him, set him up. I was watching the fight. I said, you know what? He's not very aggressive. He's looking maybe to lull him to sleep a little bit. He's using the jab, blinding him with the jab, threw the right hand behind it, put him down. The next round, same thing. He knew he was hurt. He was patient, and he put him down once again with another right hand, and then that finishing punch, man. I know people are gonna try to make him a meme, and it's gonna go viral, and everybody's gonna talk shit about Ngannou. But I'm a boxing fan. I defend boxing over everything. But I'm not gonna shit on Ngannou. I'm not gonna destroy Ngannou. He's a warrior. He got heart. He has a tremendous story that should be made into a movie. He made a lot of money in this fight. Good for him. A guy that comes from nothing I believe, I don't know if he's from the Congo. I mean, the first time the guy saw a TV screen, he was 18 years old. You know, he's a guy that doesn't deserve to be clowned or ridiculed, because a lot of the people that are doing that would never step in the ring, or never have and never will. So I'm not going to do that to Ngannou, because he had the guts to go in there against two of the best heavyweights of this generation. Is that saying much about this generation? No, because I believe this generation of heavyweights is trash, Joshua included. But he still came from another sport and, you know, went into their territory, under their rules, under the Queen's under the Marcus of Queensberry rules, and competed in that fight against Fury. And this one he tried to, but couldn't make it happen. But we saw that he got destroyed. It's boxing. This is real. And I believe every fighter should take every fight seriously, no matter where the other guy's coming from. That should be a little... It should be a message to Jake Paul and to Mike Tyson. If you're going to fight Mike Tyson, let it be agreed upon that this is an exhibition, that it's not serious. I don't care how old Mike Tyson is. If it's a serious fight, if he takes this fight seriously, the same thing's going to happen. You know what I mean? You can't play around with these guys in there, man. These guys been boxing their whole lives, you know? So, you know, leave that shit alone. Y'all want to make a couple dollars, that's cool, but, you know, you're going to have to face the consequences. Now, Zhang versus Parker, a fight that a lot of people were looking forward to as hardcore boxing fans. I don't think it lived up to the expectation. I don't think it was even a solid fight. Zhang had the fight in his hands. He dropped Parker 2 times, once in the second or third round, and then later on in the fight. But, you know, he showed that he doesn't have the conditioning or the stamina. Didn't step on the gas, and Parker, he let Parker run away with it. You know, shout out to Ball, did his thing against Ray Vargas. I thought that fight was pretty entertaining. You had you know, a cat and mouse game there. You know, you had the lion chasing the gazelle, or the deer, Bambi. That's what Ray Vargas looks like in the ring, like Bambi, floating around and moving around and jumping around. He got clipped. One knockdown wasn't very clean. The second one was cleaner. I like more the effort on the part of Ball. I would have awarded him the fight, but I think a draw is just. But anyway, y'all saw the knockout. Y'all saw what happened. That was ugly. Joshua versus Ngannou, that was an ugly knockout. You know, it's gonna be one that's gonna be repeated over on SportsCenter. It's gonna be buzzing all over the world. But again, I'm not gonna take nothing away from Ngannou because he's a warrior. He came in there to fight, and Joshua did what Fury was supposed to do. He defended boxing. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is, you can't put a top MMA guy against a top boxer in boxing. Stop doing it. I know y'all want to see it, and it's going to continue to happen, because after this knockout, this spectacular knockout, those Saudis who have a lot of money are going to continue to pay money to see knockouts like this, and they're going to these matchups are going to continue. I know other people might say, you know, this is showing you guys that we shouldn't even have these kind of matchups, but money talks, and this is what people want to see. Anyway, man, this has been another quick video. Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe. The Dominican Dream, the Boxing Roundtable. You already know.